Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
My wife and I started creating content-based businesses in 2019 when we were looking for a way to work together, ideally from home. We found and purchased a course on building niche websites, and that's how we got started. It took us about a year or so to see decent results, but eventually we built a few sites that generated over 1K per month each, with one site reaching 4K at its best. My wife was the primary writer for all our sites, while I handle everything else, including analytics, social media management, and monetization, and so on.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
We are selling this business because we have a 1-year-old son, and we want to spend a bit more time with him. Right now, we don't have the time to properly grow this site. We have the time to maintain it, but not growing it. And selling it will give us a lump sum that will provide financial freedom for at least a couple of years.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
Maintaining this business doesn't require too much work. We add new recipes occasionally, but not on a constant basis, since we already have plenty of content on this site. Most of our efforts go toward creating and scheduling social media posts, especially for Facebook and Pinterest. Since Pinterest drives the most traffic for us, we focus on that platform as it is more passive, and we like that because we don't have as much time. Facebook has great potential as well, and with the right content that works for Facebook, a viral post can drive a significant amount of traffic. We experienced that a few times this year, but we haven't managed to be constant on Facebook. Overall, 90% of our work involves social media with occasional content updates and adding new recipes.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I were to keep the business, I would focus on improving monetization for sure, particularly through affiliate marketing. The site currently generates almost no affiliate revenue, despite having 100,000 monthly visitors. So there is a lot of untapped potential with adding affiliate links. Additionally, improving the SEO could be a good idea. Even there are a lot of Google updates and it is not so predictable these days, but there are still many successful blogs generating strong organic traffic, so that can be an option as well.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
The biggest risk will be the updates from the platform we rely on for traffic. So far, Pinterest has been more stable than other traffic sources, and we haven't been affected by any major updates from Pinterest. However, there's always a risk, like with all updates from Google, from Facebook, from Pinterest, and it's something to be aware of.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I'm willing to provide full support by answering questions about traffic, content, monetization, anything we did to add new content to the site, our step-to-step strategy to add new content, and our scheduling plan for social media, or anything that the buyer wants to know about the business. I'm not the best person to ask about technical issues like changing the domain or moving the team. I'm not very good with these technical problems, but I can give an opinion if needed. I'm willing to provide support after the first 30 days. I actually sold the site a few years ago and I'm still in touch with the buyer. He actually let me see the analytics and I let him know when the traffic grows and so on. I can share all my strategies to drive traffic and my step-to-step content creation process, to say this way, whether with the buyer or VA that will manage the site.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earnout agreement?
No, I'm not open to an earnout payment structure. But this business is simple and primarily monetized through ads. So it's one monetization method. So it's easy to verify profitability during the inspection period. So I don't think it's necessarily an earnout payment structure.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
This business is worth buying because if you know how to monetize it better than we did, there's a lot of potential to make significant more money in short amount of time. My wife and I are content creators, but we are not skilled marketers, to be honest. We haven't implemented strategies like selling digital products or leveraging affiliate marketing at all. So there's an easy win. Additionally, there's opportunity to grow the traffic further, grow Pinterest, Facebook, and even Google organic traffic or other social search engines.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.